Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this video is sponsored by Fisher-Price because I am actually going to unbox and review their Deluxe Kick and Play piano gym. So if you want to see what I think of it as a mum and also what Stanley thinks as well, then keep watching. So I'm going to unbox this in a second, but I'm really excited to give it a go. If you're new to my channel, I am Charlotte and I have 3 children now. I'm still getting used to saying that. I've got Bill who's 6, Daisy who is 2 and Stanley who is around 3.5 months old now. And I've used Fisher-Price products with all of my children, and we recently reviewed the Kick and Play bouncer as well, which I really enjoyed. So if you want to check that out as well, I'll leave it in the link down below. But today we are playing with this bad boy, and it's the Deluxe Kick and Play piano gym, and it's suitable from birth up to 36 months, which is kind of incredible because I've just realised that my 2-year-old can play with this as well, which is a win-win in my book. But I'm going to get my scissors and open this up and we're going to go through it, and then I'm going to play with it for the next few days with Stanley and let you know at the end of this video how we got on. So we're already off to a good start because I've just spied that the batteries are included, which is always a win in my book because I hate finding a screwdriver sometimes. But let's see what's in here. Okay, so the first thing I've got here is the little toy arch. I've still got a little bit of packaging on this here, but it's nice and bright and colourful. I love the rainbow design personally, and I appreciate that as parents, I've said this before, we don't always look for the brightest colours, obviously, because we're grown-ups now, but our kids love them and they're really stimulating, so I do always look out for these. And remember, they're only little ones and one day our houses will go back to normal. So to go along the play arch, we have some little animal friends here. So we've got a monkey, a lion and an elephant, and then a little crinkly panda, and they've all got different textures and different things to do, and I really like the look of those. They look like they'd be easy to clean if you needed to as well. And then also on this arch is this little discovery mirror, so baby can get to learn their own face and their facial features, and babies love reflective surfaces. Oh, hello. So this is the main piano part, and I think the idea is that baby will kick their feet and set off all the noises while they're having a play around, and then it also grows with your baby, because obviously my 2-year-old would absolutely love to play with this. And there's a little switch here at the top which says smart stages, so you can change the stage based on the age of your baby, which I think is so cool because you're buying this and it's effectively going to last you for, well, 3 years. And then the final 2 bits are this washable playmat, which is really handy, and then these are the main frames to stand everything up. So I'm going to give this a quick assemble, and then we are going to take this with us to a family barbecue actually, and might as well start testing it right away. So the only tricky bit are these 6 screws that just attach the hub to the base, so I'm going to get that done and then everything else just slots together. So that's it all built, so let's go and give this a test. So I'm back now, and we've been trying this for a few days, and if you've watched my reviews before, you'll know that I like to do that. I really like to put it through its paces and see what we think, especially if I'm going to be recommending this to all of you. So what did we think? Well, to be honest with you, the Fisher-Price Deluxe Kick and Play piano gym is a bit of alright, I've got to say. We really rated it. Now, I've never had anything like this that moves up stages with your kids in this way. This literally takes you from 0 to 3, and I think it's fantastic for that. And Fisher-Price basically call this smart stages technology, so they thought about every step in your baby's development up until the age of 3. So obviously I'm focusing mainly on Stanley because he's only 3.5 months old at the moment, so this is going to last him a really long time. But I have to say his big sister Daisy, who's 2 years and 2 months, has shown a massive interest in this, and I think it's because of the bright colours. There's loads to do. You can set it to different formations, so if like baby wants to lay and play, for example, it's great for that. It's great for tummy time, which Stanley is really bad at. We're trying to find ways to get him to enjoy tummy time, and he is my worst baby so far for for it. He's just not interested whatsoever. So this has really given us like an extra boost in that department. You can then change it to have like a baby that can sit and play, so they're a bit more sturdy, which I can't wait to try out as he gets older. And then obviously the little piano there at the back detaches, so you can take that around with you. Be great for in the car if you don't mind a little bit of music now and again. And I just really like that it's so versatile, and I've not just bought something that's going to last my baby until they're about 6 months old or they're crawling, and then that's it, and I've got to like pass it on to a friend or stash it away in storage somewhere or sell it on. Like, this is really going to last, and I love that about it. Another thing I really like about it as a parent is the fact that it's really easy to minimize in terms of space, so you can stow it away quite easily. And if you fully dismantled it, you could probably fit this in a suitcase, which I wish that we'd had this for our family holiday recently, because Stanley, you know, he was 3 months old when we went away, and he did get bored sometimes. So if he wasn't in our arms or in his pushchair, there wasn't really anywhere else we could put him. And I ummed and ahed about trying to bring something, but I couldn't find anything small enough, and this would have been perfect. So it's fantastic for that, especially if you're low on space at home as well, which with 3 children we are getting like so low on space these days. There's toys everywhere, there's clothes everywhere, and oh, I don't know, I never know where to put anything anymore. Now, as I mentioned before, with the Smart Stages technology, obviously everything moves around and you can reposition it to suit the age of your baby. But what I really liked is on the keyboard there are 4 different musical settings, so there are different ways to explore the toy basically. So it will sing songs, which Stanley's on at the moment, so 20 minutes of continuous play, so he will sit there and be sang to and like have all of these lovely little songs going on in the background while he plays, which is really lovely for him and really stimulating. But then you can change it up a gear and it will start to talk to you about shapes and colours and numbers. And then there's also even a piano setting, so you can take it right down to the bottom notch, and then all of the piano's keys will work as a normal like keyboard or piano would. And Daisy's been really interested in that, and we've been playing with that, and she has also noticed the fact that it's like red and it's number 1 and it's a monkey, or it's 2, it's orange and it's a parrot, that kind of thing. Another part that I love is the discovery mirror, because mirrors are brilliant for stimulating babies, particularly as they grow older and they start to learn expressions and emotions and things like that. And it's just a lovely way to sort of say hello to themselves and learn about themselves and recognize themselves. And as you can see at the bottom of it, it moves, so you can move it and pop it on the top of the arch, you can pop it on the top of the keyboard piano part at the back, and it's really functional in that way. So you can adjust it to suit your baby. You don't just have to follow the steps and alter it as per the instructions. You can tweak things around to suit your baby at that given time, which I really enjoy. And as for me, the general benefits are that I have another thing to keep my baby entertained while I'm trying to get stuff done. I do have 3 children and I do work for myself from home, and I work around them, and sometimes I do have to just say 5 more minutes, mama just need to send an email, or I need to just like hang some washing out on the line. And with the older 2 children, they're really good at just going, oh yeah, that's fine, I'll play with my toys for 5 minutes. Whereas with Stanley, he doesn't understand that yet. Of course he doesn't, he just wants me to hold him, and this just gives me another way to keep him entertained and comfortable and happy. Because the playmat is so soft and padded, I feel like I can lie him down there and I'm not too worried about like any support issues or anything like that. He's really quite happy and very comfortable, and it's just so portable because it's not too heavy as well. So I have taken it out in the garden, I have brought it upstairs, I have had it downstairs. We did take it to a family barbecue at the weekend as well, and we just stuck it in a bag for life and hung it off the edge of the trolley, and it transported fine. And it was just so handy to be able to take something like that with us, because it meant we could walk there rather than take the car. And of course that meant that we could socialise and have a drink with our family and not worry about like taking a car when walking's healthier anyway. So it was a plus in our books, and we really do rate it. So if you're curious and want to find out more, I will leave all the details down in the description bar below for you, so you can find out like how much it costs, where to buy it from, that sort of thing, or even just find out about more of the specs and the general information if you're curious. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to Fisher-Price for working with me on this video. It was an absolute pleasure. But yeah, have a lovely day whatever you're up to, and I'll see you next time. Bye!